The screen fades from black to a dimly lit forest with twisted trees. A cold wind howls through the branches, carrying distant whispers. The camera pans slowly, revealing shadows moving unnaturally. A soft, eerie bell chimes in the background. The air feels heavy, and the faint flicker of an old lantern appears in the distance. Salem, where shadows walk among us, and history leaves a trail of blood. Some say the spirits of the past never rest. A quick flash of ghostly figures in 17th century clothing appears before the screen cuts to black. Text on screen, like, share, and subscribe if you dare. In 1692, the small town of Salem, Massachusetts, became the stage for one of the darkest chapters in American history, the Salem witch trials. 20 innocent people were executed, accused of practicing witchcraft, their lives taken in a frenzy of fear and superstition. Cut to an old courtroom, where spectral figures in period clothing sit accusingly. A shadow of a noose swings in the background. But did the terror end there? Many believe that the souls of the wrongly condemned still walk these haunted grounds, seeking justice, or perhaps revenge. One of the most haunted locations in Salem is the Joshua Ward House. Built on the foundation of the home of George Corwin, the sheriff responsible for the brutal torture and deaths of many accused witches, it has a dark past. Cut to flickering lights inside the house, doors creaking open on their own, and cold drafts moving inexplicably. Visitors report being strangled by invisible hands. Could it be the vengeful spirit of Giles Corey, a man who was crushed to death under Corwin's orders, crying out for mercy that never came? The scene flickers, showing a figure of a man being crushed by stones, his last words echoing through the silence. "More weight!" The old Burying Point Cemetery, where many victims of the trials are buried, is said to be a portal between the living and the dead. At night, faint voices are heard in the wind, and shadowy figures dart between gravestones. Cut to a figure standing at a grave, slowly turning to face the camera, but its face remains shadowed, unsettling and inhuman. Some claim they've seen the spirit of Judge Samuel Sewell, a man who presided over the trials, still tormented by guilt for condemning so many to their deaths. The scene fades to a spectral vision of the judge, walking among the graves, his face pale and regretful. Immortalized by Nathaniel Hawthorne, the House of the Seven Gables is not only a piece of literary history, it is also known for its ghostly inhabitants. Strange footsteps echo in empty halls, and visitors report feeling watched by unseen eyes. One of the most famous stories involves the ghost of a young girl seen staring out of the attic window, her gaze empty and sorrowful. But when visitors climb to the attic to investigate, they find it completely empty. This house, once home to Judge Jonathan Corwin, who sentenced many to death during the trials, is said to hold the energy of those dark days. Visitors report hearing phantom voices and feeling an oppressive presence within its walls. Could it be the spirits of the wrongfully accused, or perhaps Corwin himself, doomed to walk these halls for his role in their suffering? Salem today is a hotspot for paranormal investigators. Over the years, countless reports of ghostly sightings, eerie sounds, and unexplained cold spots continue to emerge. Some tourists claim to see the same spectral figures, dressed in Puritan clothing, walking among the modern streets of Salem. Could these be the spirits of those who died in agony, forever trapped in the town that betrayed them? Or are they something darker? Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that Salem holds on to its haunted past. The weight of history, fear, and death lingers in the air, as though the town itself can never forget. Subscribe for more spine-chilling stories, mysterious facts, and untold histories. You may leave, but the spirits of Salem are always watching.